I was looking at myself and looking back down the years, 10 years or 15 years ago, how much growth and how much change that I feel now, I'm experiencing now. I am a woman who have gone through a lot in my life. I've gone through a lot of pain, a lot of betrayals, a lot of disappointments, a lot of tears, a lot of troubles, challenges, a lot. So much that I can't even remember some of them. But tell you what, these things that I went through made me a very strong person. It is as a result of who I have become today. If it weren't for those days, if it weren't for those moments, I wouldn't be the woman that I am today. I've become emotionally strong. I've become strong-headed. I've become more intelligent. I have become more lovely. I feel love. I know love. I can give it out freely. I've become more tolerant. I have just become more of a positive person than I used to be. You have to learn to love yourself, okay? I was just one hell of a person who never felt love at the time and didn't know what love is. I had no respect or whatsoever kind of value for myself. I didn't love myself at all. I didn't appreciate myself. And that isn't a positive thing, it's very negative. You have to learn to appreciate who you are. Love yourself because you were uniquely created. Be a positive thinker. And this is very important. Whatever we think, whatever we say, and whatever we feel, it is very, very possible to achieve it. Whatever the mind can conceive is very achievable. So you have to guide your mind, you have to guide yourself, and stop being paranoid, stop being negative about people, about yourself, about the situation. Stop assuming negativity. Just think positive. Just think and assume that everything is going to be in a very positive way. It's going to be a positive outcome instead of just being negative. It blocks you from seeing positivity. You become very negative and be in the dark instead of seeing the light. Aside that, one important thing that really helped me is I stopped comparing myself to other people. Stop comparing yourself to other persons, because girl, boy, you don't know what is going on in their lives. A lot of people are faking their lives on social media, in real life. Behind what you see or what you hear, there is another life, there is another story which you don't know, which will never be told to you. So you are presuming that, oh, this person is richer than me, this person is having a perfect relationship, this person is looking good, this person is having a great car, an expensive car, and I don't have. This person is happy and I am not happy. Stop doing that. It is bullshit. It doesn't make any sense to do that. Stop weakening yourself. Stop standing so low before people. You're very unique. You were created very unique and very different. Because you know what? Everybody is going through something they are not telling you about. People are just faking their lives. People are having faking stuff, like my fake wig. People are having fake lashes, fake makeups, fake stuff, getting things in a very different means that you cannot get it. You are jealous of somebody's car. You don't know the means in which they got that. So you don't have the right to be jealous. You don't have the right to compare yourself to them. Appreciate yourself. People are looking so pretty. You don't know what this person is wearing beneath their clothes. You don't know. Why do you have to compare yourself to them? Appreciate yourself, and you don't have to worry about anybody because people are really faking stuff. And if they are real, you should focus on yourself and pray, work hard that you also get what they have and even more. Because comparing yourself, okay, makes you a jealous person, makes you a more negative person. It makes you more bitter person, and you fill yourself up with enviness, which is not needed. So don't have to blame myself. Now I don't have to blame anyone. And instead of pitying myself, I embrace the problems that I'm going through. I embrace the challenges that I went through and I'm going through, and I focus on them, on how to better them. You might just be saying, what the hell is she talking about? Does she even know what pain is? Does she even know what I'm going through? Does she even know my headache? Does she even know my problems? That's so right. I don't know what you're going through. I don't know your problems, but I sure do know what pain is. This woman speaking to you has gone through a lot, a bucket full of troubles and pain and disaster and disappointment that you have no clue about. I was denied by the man who impregnated my mother before I was born, and he never ever took responsibility of me, or does he know where I am, what I fed on, or what I have become. No, he has no clue. I was sexually abused several times by the stepdad. I grew up in a very challenging environment with a mom who was emotionally traumatized, and she posed all her problems, all her troubles, all her frustration on me by abusing me. It was very super abusive. You think that I don't know pain? Think again. I was raped twice and lost my virginity to it. 2009, a movie production company used me as their producer. I worked so hard day and night to make sure that everything goes through well. I was used. I was not paid. As the process, I lost everything I own. Everything. I don't even have a dress or picture to show to anyone about my teenage age or my early 20s. I have nothing. As a result, I became very homeless. Very homeless. And in that same period, as if that wasn't enough, I spent 24 hours in police cells for a crime I didn't commit, just because I was working with that company. I became homeless, jobless, loveless. In 2010, I had a motor accident with a friend which almost killed me. And as if that wasn't enough, this friend owed me an amount of money. He refused to pay me. Instead, forcibly married me on my sick bed just so that my hospital bills will be covered. Now, you think that I've not gone through any betrayals? You think that I haven't felt any pain? You think that I haven't gone through any disappointment? Wait for more. I was still homeless during that period. No one was there at my rescue. The only person that I had, my mom and my sisters, they needed my help. I was the one supposed to help them, not they helping me. And at that same period of time, with pain, with a healing wound on my leg, with a girl who is on crutches, who couldn't walk well, in so much pain, emotionally and physically and mentally, I was almost sexually abused again by a friend who was giving me accommodation. I have slept in the gutters as a kid, an adolescent, just to protect myself from anyone raping me, just to protect myself from anyone violating me, just to protect myself from the abusive treatment from home. I've slept in a cold cemented floor in an uncompleted building. I've slept on a market table. I mean bare market tables. I'm telling you, I ran away several times from home because I just wanted to be by myself. I just wanted to escape the treatment I get from home. I've severally attempted suicide, sleeping on a bare wood. I have gone through it all. I know exactly what pain is. I have seen my mom on sick bed, almost dying, and I was at a point of knowing that this is it. She is dead. She is dying. I have been through all that pain. I have been the emotionally damaged girl crying on other people's shoulders just so I could be loved. I've been the one fighting and begging for love. I have been the damaged, depressed, crazy, wasted, loveless, homeless. I don't know. Call me. I've been what nobody wants to be in their life. I have been hopeless. There was no hope. Nobody had hope in me. Neither did I have any amount of hope in myself. But you see, I just told myself that no way, I'm not going to be like this. I just look back, look who my mom is, look at the environment I'm coming from, look at the people I was surrounded of, and I said, no, I am not going to go through the same way. I am not going to be on the same page with them. I'm not going to go through the same path. And I started to recognize that I am uniquely created. I have my own path. We all have been created differently, very unique. We all have a destiny. We all have a destination. We cannot be on the same path. We cannot be on the same path to get to that destination. It's very different because we are very different, and a lot of factors contribute to where we're going to be. So you see, what you are going through now is preparing you for that moment that is about to come. You know, when I was going through those periods in time of my life, sometimes I'm like, God hates me. And I'm like, God, why me? Why do I have to be the one to go through pain? I was sad. I have been sad almost throughout my life, until I got to realize and accept that, no, I'm a champion. I have to make a difference. The difference starts with us. Until then, I wouldn't have known who I am, and I would never have known happiness. So I realized that those moments, that pain, those rape, those disappointment, those betrayals, those abusive treatment that I went through made me the stronger woman I am today. There was no other way I could get it. No other way. That was it. I got it now. So, you know, you have to learn to embrace your problem. You have to learn to accept them. There is no, you can't go under it. You can't go on top of it. You can't go by it. You have to go through it. You have to go through it. Go through your problems. Don't be scared of it. Be strong. Don't let it weaken you and push you into some corner and belittle yourself for the troubles. You're bigger than your troubles. You're bigger than your challenges. I am inspiring you. I am motivating you and tell you, stand up, dust yourself up, dress up, and show up. You are a hero. Don't ever feel sorry for yourself, and don't pity yourself. All this pain that I went through, the disappointment, and every sequence of my life were preparing me, were making my hands strong for today, because something huge is before us. So you have to be prepared. It's like school. You never write your final exams without going to classes, without doing classworks, without doing homeworks, without doing tests. You never write the final exam. You never get to the final destination. You have to go through a process. That is the process you are going through now. So instead of giving up, you have to be strong. You have to be strong and know that this period of time is gonna bring a happy moment. It's gonna bring the result you are yearning for. I am not even 1% close to where I want to be, but I am so far away from yesterday. So far away from yesterday. I'm better off than yesterday. I'm very far from who I was yesterday, who I used to be, the way I used to think, the words I used to say. Everything has changed. I'm far from that because I went through the process, and I'm still going through the process. Okay, life is it's a journey. Enjoy the ride. It's tough, but it's coming from somebody who have been through it and is still going through it. So believe me, you can do it. It is tough, but you can really go through it. You can do it. And above everything, I always want you to remember that it doesn't rain forever. It doesn't. It's just